Alright, so today we're going to be making some cottage pie. We'll start by slicing a red onion up. And we'll slice a red potato next. And some dried mushrooms. They were fresh at one point, but they just kind of been chilling in the fridge for a while. Next up we'll cut some carrots off, get those gross ends sliced off. Didn't wash them, but well, whatever, I guess. And nice and diced. We'll mince some garlic. Peel that first, crush it, peel it, give it a nice mince. Next up, we'll take our meat, our ground meat of choice. We're using some ground pork, and while that's going on, we'll dump those potatoes right into some boiling water. We'll just kind of brown that up while we wait for those potatoes to get to a boil. Didn't show up, but we'll add our mushrooms, we'll add our onions and our carrots, and we'll get those starting to soften. And we'll just add some chicken stock in this case right away to let it start stewing. While those potatoes are boiling, we'll just use this time to soften all the veg. Oh yeah, and we'll add some stock. This is homemade beef stock I made earlier. I'll show a video in the future how to do this. I didn't record this, but it tastes pretty good. And finally, we'll add some bay leaves, mix those in, and cover it, and we'll let that simmer for about 20 minutes. Now, once it's done, we'll add some seasoning to taste, and we'll put some flour in there. As you add the flour, just kind of eyeball how thick you want your gravy to be. I didn't think this was quite enough, so I added a little bit more chicken stock, and a bit more. Yeah, it seems okay. And we'll just throw that in a pie dish. Next up, we'll throw some frozen peas on there. And we'll mash our potatoes. We'll add a dollop of butter and a big bunch of sour cream, seasoned with salt and pepper to taste. Hold up, way too much salt. Let's crack some fresh pepper in there. And it's futile, but we'll try mashing with a fork, and then realize we just really ought to use the potato masher. And we'll give that a shot for a bit. Get back in there. Once your potatoes are mashed, we will put those onto the cottage pie. It's at this point we realize we did not make enough potatoes for this. So let's go boil some more, and we'll do the same as before. Some sour cream, some butter, salt and pepper. Give that a quick mash, and back onto the pie. Significantly better. And into the 375 degree oven. Once it's done, after about 30 or 40 minutes, you'll be left with a delicious looking shepherd's pie.